Good morning, how are you? Stay with me here because I am gonna tell you how you can support your child, especially if they're being a bit wobbly and they have feelings of lack of self-confidence. You see, I've just come back from a mastermind. I've had a mastermind weekend and it was a bunch of wonderful ladies and we've known each other a while now. We support one another. We look after one another. We feel safe. We don't judge one another. And I think the thing is that I feel, just even having spent 2 or 3 days with my lovely mastermind group, I feel supported. I feel buoyed up. I feel confident. And let's face it, come on, we all need a little bit of self-confidence. We all need that boost, don't we? What do I mean we all need a little bit of self-confidence? We need it in the bucket load. But we start doubting ourselves. We start wondering what happens if, or what happens if I fail, or maybe I've got it wrong, or maybe I don't know as well as I thought I did, or you know, someone else will do it better than me, or someone knows more than me. And what this mastermind group did to me this weekend was, oh, shut up, Cai Graham, stop wallowing in self-pity and just get on with what you're good at. And I reciprocated. I was able to do exactly the same with them. Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you. So my point is that we all need someone to support us, to look after us, to be our safety net when we have these wobbles. When it's your child really struggling, you feel it, don't you? It's visceral. You feel that tug on your own heartstrings when you see them sort of shuffle into school and all you want to do is give them a big hug and go, I love you very much and it's going to be all right and this won't last forever and more to the point, God, if I could do this for you, I would do. And that's fine, but it doesn't help, does it? Because we all know that in order to, it's a bit like the butterfly, you know, coming out of the chrysalis. There's that struggle. There's that sort of struggle, an overwhelm and chaos. And in order to grow into something wonderful, you have to go through that. If someone just came along and sort of slit open the chrysalis, the caterpillar would die and there would be no butterfly. And so we know that for our kids, they have to struggle a bit. Confidence is like a muscle. It needs to be flexed. It needs to be used. It needs to be sort of tested a bit so that it can grow, so that we're able to, it's all about personal development. It's all about getting stronger and having self-esteem and self-worth. And yet when you see your little darlings, whether or not it's they don't want to go out with their mates any longer because they're a bit unsure, or maybe they're being bullied, or maybe they don't think that they can pass this test, or whatever it is, they need to go through it in order to realise that actually at the end of the day the sky doesn't fall in and they are stronger because of it. But it's hard. And when you go through it, you feel powerless. Anyway, all is not lost because I can help you here. I've got a webinar. On Monday, the 1st of October, caigraham.com/webinar. You can sign up there and sign up to hear all about it. I will sort of keep you posted and I'll send you reminders to the time, to nearer the time. Because what we need to do is we need to feel the fear and do it anyway. But we know that, as parents, we know that. I mean, on this mastermind group, we had a girl who was terrified of heights. I mean, really terrified, to the point at when she used to go to a shopping centre, she couldn't sort of go around the glassy bit in the middle because she couldn't look down. It was that bad. I mean, she literally, flight of stairs would often, you know, she couldn't peer over banisters. And we worked with her and helped her, and she confronted her fears and exercised that muscle and suddenly realised this is just actually me holding me back. And by the end of it, she was waving from a 30-foot platform, you know, and the smile on her face. But you know what the whole point was? Is that we said to her, when you go back to your... And she sent a couple of photos. But when you go back to your kids... one of them went, oh, Mum, I can't believe that you're having so much fun, and look at what you're doing. The kids started looking at Mum as not being Mum who says, do your homework and do this and do that, and was actually a real person doing real things, having fun. And whilst Mum was confronting her fears, the message she was sending to her kids, not even, you know, even sort of surreptitiously, it was wonderful. And so the whole point is confidence is a muscle that needs to be flexed. But if we don't know how to do it, if we can't show by example, if we don't know the tools, then how can we even support our kids? How can we even tell them? So this webinar will give you those tools. This webinar will give you tools and exercises that you can share with your kids within minutes. I don't mean, you know, you've got a 3-week course or a 6-month program. No. Within minutes, I will be able to show you tools where your child can start digging in within and sort of going, okay, I've got this, I can do this. And to be able to take the bus, or to be able to go on a sleepover, or go and sit exams. Do you know what? In fairness, you could have a child who is the most intelligent child in the class. Okay, could be the brain box of their class. But if they don't know it, if they don't believe in themselves, if they don't think that they have got the capabilities, not even worth it. Not even worth it. And I bet you come across people in your work or in your social group or whatever, and there are some people that have got all this talent and aren't using it, and then there are other people who, let's face it, blag it. Because they've just got it. They've got the gift of the gab, and they've got the self-belief, and or the feel the fear and do it anyway. Or they've got the tools in their toolbox to go, do you know what? I'm going to act as if. And they know how to trick their mind into thinking that they are totally capable of doing stuff. And actually, they've got the mindset to think, well, you know, what will happen if it all goes wrong? Not too much, let's give it a whirl. Whereas others are too scared to even try. Let me take a slurp. So, what this webinar will do, it will give you the knowledge as a parent to understand the importance of self-confidence. And I know we know a bit about it, but it's also to have the confidence in yourself as a parent to go, right, okay, well, I'm the best person here to help my child. You know, it's all very, there might be sort of people in your circle or the teachers or in your child's circle who you think were way more qualified. Nah. Do you know what your child really wants is your approval, your input, your support. That's all that matters to them. So it doesn't matter if you've done X, Y, and Z. It's you that they look to. So my webinar will give you those tools, that confidence, the feeling of control, not in a bad way, that feeling of you're no longer powerless when your little one is just sort of shuffling into school, feeling sorry for themselves, feeling nervous, and all you want to do is say, listen, I'm going to do this for you, because we can't, can we? We can't do that. We actually have to set them free in order to watch them grow. And it can be crappy as a parent, but when you know the right things to say, when you know the right tools to give them, the little techniques that, oh, go and try this because it worked or whatever, you are equipping them with the confidence and the self-belief that they can tackle anything. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point, in that when they have the confidence to just get over a little bump in the road, they actually feel more empowered to try different things. They think, oh, well, I did that, so I can do this. And that's what it's all about, is empowering your child to have that self-belief that they can move forward and they are in control of their own life, which is pretty bloody cool, actually. So come and join me, caigraham.com/webinar. Lisa has very kindly put the link up already. And come and join us. It's 7 o'clock UK time, Monday the 1st of October. But if you register, then you will get access to the replay, because there are some people, you know, I know, different time zones or night shifts or whatever. If you can't make it, you'll be able to get the replay. And I think there are bonuses if you register as well, but that's just me. So let's just, as a group of parents, move forward. What I want to do is to create a happier generation. Lisa, thank you. I want to create a happier generation of children, of young people, because I tell you what, the statistics are quite depressing. So I want to help you, give you the knowledge, the power, the control, the feelings that you know what you're doing, to support your child so they know what they're doing. So simple as that, really. Let's just have a happier generation, because it makes my heart bleed when you hear some of the statistics. And I think collectively we can show our kids how blimmin' cool and how wonderful this world really can be, once they've got the self-confidence, once they've got the knowledge, once they've got a toolbox of stuff that will help move them forward. Much love. Please do me a favour, share this. Please share this, because there will be a shed load of people out there who haven't heard of Cai Graham, and actually, let's face it, jolly well need to. So share this to your friends and your family, and let's just create that little ripple. So I will speak to you soon, but sign up and I will keep you posted all about the webinar. Much love. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.